I was able to defeat the Ender Dragon and beat the game while having these 3 horror mods installed. 000 that jar, In Your World, and The Silence. When I spawned, everything seemed pretty normal for a second. That was until I unlocked the achievement, I See You. I looked around but nothing was watching me, or so it seemed. The thick fog already gave a true ARG feeling. The night fell suddenly 10 seconds later, and now I was in real trouble. I had no choice but to move quickly. I chopped some wood, made some tools, and went out to look for shelter. I walked a short distance before stumbling onto a village. I slept, found some pretty good loot before encountering this. Now, this is clearly not the kind of things you would expect to see in your regular Minecraft world. But this is no regular world. Then I got chased by a lot of mobs. I was trying to mine some coal and some iron, but yeah, they made it quite difficult. I decided that I had enough of the ground level and headed for the mines. We're gonna need a lot of diamonds if we want to beat these mods. I reached a cave that looked pretty small, but that was absolutely gigantic. I tried to skip zombies and such as much as possible, but then they began just staring at me, which, not the most reassuring thing. Anyway, I then continued my search for diamonds for a long ass time, before finally finding 4 beautiful diamonds. We're gonna be able to make a pickaxe and mine some obsidian to go to the Nether. Now, the best part of Minecraft began, mining goddamn obsidian. After mining obsidian for 17 hours, I made my way back to the top and noticed a cobblestone structure in the distance. I had never seen anything like it. Seemed like it was going pretty deep. As it was probably dangerous to go down there, I put my stuff safely in a chest before venturing into it. I immediately noticed that I was super slow, making it harder to escape or fight whatever was down here with me. I got lost quite a bit. There were signs on the walls pointing to different directions, most of which were simply dead ends. But then I found something. Here's my original reaction. Whoa! Lucky for me, the entity was kind of slow, which gave me time to get the fuck out of there. Now, it must have been the cobblestone structure day or something, cause 50 blocks away was this other building. Well, you know me, even though it's clearly not a good idea to go in there, well, I couldn't help myself. While approaching it, something just froze me right where I stood. I could only move while jumping, and so, well, that's what I did. Yeah, I think I'm a pass on this one, thank you very much. And almost right next to me was a half-made nether portal, which was pretty damn lucky, but also it means that I would not be needing half of the obsidian I mined. So yeah, moving on. I was actually astonished at how good the nether looks now. The last time I actually went into the nether by myself, it didn't look like that at all. It was red, and yeah, lots of red. I fought some endermen again. And again, and again, because we're gonna need a lot of enderman eyes to find the end portal. We're also gonna need blaze rods in good amounts. And so, I went looking for a fortress. When I finally found a fortress, I realized that my iron armor was just not up to the task. I tried several times, but yeah, nothing worked. Then I just looked up online how to beat blazes easily, and it said that snowballs were pretty efficient. Well, snowballs it is. I went back to my portal. I was about to go on a quest to find some snow, but as I finished my small base, this happened. I couldn't move at all. It took all of my walls off. I verified that my chest was indeed empty before getting the hell out of there. But it just kept following me. There was also a cross right above my house, or rather what was left of it. As it was still following me, I decided to see if I could damage the thing. I got back to full health and then jumped in. The sound it made when it exploded was really loud in my headphones. I think you guys can just see that. I kinda jumped for a second. Then, as it sometimes does with these mods installed, night fell in a second. I just had to get out of there. I killed some sheep, mined into the walls of a mountain, and spent the night there. When I woke up, there wasn't much happening, except for this guy. I needed to find a new spot for a small house in order to stash my stuff before going out to a snowy biome to finally get some snow. But while looking for a cozy spot, I stumbled onto this. A strange, abandoned village. Well, almost abandoned. That Herobrine statue really creeps me out. I know these people. Stereotypical, I think it's a glitch in the game. Huh, that's a YouTuber, right? Don't you fucking move. Boring village. Well, I think I disagree with you there, buddy. I feel safe here for now. Yeah, I think for now is really the keyword there. LMAO WTF. Yep. This house is safe, I think. We'll see about that. Resilience. Maintain strength in the face of challenges. Discipline. Follow orders and respect hierarchy. Wow, yeah, very, very German. If anyone feels like decrypting this message, I'll PayPal you $10. Protect the horse at all costs. Well, I guess I'll try. Day 14. The scientists today, as punishment, locked me in a dark room. I only heard sounds, voices. Am I going crazy? Luckily, it was only temporary. Soon, everything will be over. They want to do something with me. I know. That guy is just having such a good time, you know? Then I rang the bell. I almost had a heart attack. I'm not joking. I decided that was enough and I just left. I quickly stumbled onto something much nicer. A wolf hunting some sheep. A lot of sheep. He must have killed a couple of skeletons too, cause there were bones all over the place. And so, of course, I adopted him. And he lost no time becoming my best mate. We were right next to a village, with another village on top of it. That was where I would make my small base. But one structure stood out from the rest. One structure wasn't right. Do you like surprises? Well, kinda. Yeah, we'll stay away from that one. How about the forge for a base? It's placed quite up high on the mountain, with a view on everything else, so I dropped almost all of my stuff in the chest and went out looking for a snowy biome. Looking for some snow, I stumbled onto this. Which, yeah, we are not gonna do that again. I also killed all the chickens I saw, cause we're gonna need a lot of arrows to kill the ender dragon. So, I killed chickens. And more chickens. And more chickens. And more... okay, yeah. Now, I kid you not, I spent at least 25 minutes looking for a goddamn snowy biome. I had to raise my render distance to 32 in order to see better and further away. But at last, snow. I made my way back to the house, dropped a few things, and then went back in the Nether. After some pretty tough fights, I managed to get 7 blaze rods. I thought that I should go mining one last time to get some diamonds and be able to enchant my armor and my weapons before the big fight. I didn't encounter anything supernatural, but damn, these diamonds were hard to get. These guys were they were on to me. They just kept spawning and kept spawning. Once I got out of this hellhole, I crafted the holy grail of Minecraft, the enchanting table. I enchanted my gear and headed in the direction that the eyes showed me. Oh yeah, random fact, at some point I just lost Charlie and never saw him again. But yeah, I'm sure he's fine. Probably just roaming about. I mean, right guys? Anyway, I was actually close to the end stronghold. Then the real challenge began, finding the portal. Not here. No, not here. Oh boy, no, definitely not here. Alright, time to see if I can beat this bad boy. Mine wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I mean, it wasn't always good, but... I kind of expected something weird to happen once I killed the beast. But no, nothing. It was just quiet. But I knew that something from the distance was watching me. I was waiting for the right moment. But for the time being, we were fine. For the time being, everything was fine.